Hey Taurus, how are you? Welcome to your reading. Just like we always begin with a quick explanation of the way that I read energy, not gender. That means anyone can show up as a king, queen, prince, princess, emperor, empress, knight, page, what have you. The way that a person shows up in the reading has to do more with the energy that they're in, if they're in their feminine or masculine energy, Hubble. Feminine energy is teaching, nurturing, and receiving. Masculine energy takes action and gives. It can also have to do with your maturity. Kings, queens, emperors, empresses are more mature. Knights are on their way to becoming more mature. And pages can be an indication of immaturity or can indicate a child. I'll read this as a love story. That doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be a love story. This can apply to friends, family, co-workers, career, business deals, what have you. However it resonates for you, just take it that way and enjoy the reading from that perspective. Energy is fluid. That means that you can show up anywhere. So even if I say Taurus, why are you doing that? And it's not you. Just get in where you fit in and again, enjoy the reading from that perspective. If it doesn't resonate for you, it's just not your reading this time. So let's go ahead and get into the reading here. Can I please get a card for the way that Taurus is feeling right now, please? So this isn't really giving me the perspective from the masculine or the feminine, so I think it could apply to either. Not that it doesn't always, not that it's not always that way, but even more so this time. So what we have here is a person who is in this lack mentality, Taurus, where it looks like a relationship came to an end. And I don't know that it was necessarily your decision for that to happen. There may have been another party that was involved in it. That's for some of you, not all of you, but I definitely sense some level of jealousy as it pertains to why this relationship ended. At any rate, it's put you into just this lack mentality of feeling bad about yourself, telling yourself bad things, that something is wrong with you. Can you please tell me the situation concerning this reading for Taurus? But just this lack mentality is where you just start to tell yourself negative things, that you don't think love can come to you, or that you did something wrong, or that there's something wrong with you, or anything of that nature, where you're just starting to think very negatively. And it's kept you imprisoned. There might be some back and forth going on with this person. If it's, even if it's just in your mind, you might be going back and forth, or you might actually going back and forth with this person. In the meantime, it looks as though many of you that have endured this situation where, something came to an end and it just kind of kept you imprisoned, in that I don't know, just sort of grieving sort of energy, grieving for an energy that ended, that you've just stayed stuck there, that you haven't been able to move from it. And since that relationship ended, I think that this reading is resonating for you, that you've met another person, someone better suited to you. And you know it. This person is very grounded, very intelligent, very loving, and because of everything that you've been through with this other situation, you're refusing to see that this is a good thing, that you're allowing, this past situation, the heartache and loss from that past situation. Please give me another card to go with the situation for Taurus, please. You're just not engaging. You're just not engaging in this new situation. You think that it's going to end badly, and so you're just staying away from it. And one of the biggest issues here is your mindset, is the things that you're telling yourself, that you are, there's a need here to change the way that you think, Taurus. That you really need to start telling yourself that you can have successful relationships, that you can have love, that, you know, that there is a soulmate out there for you. And that the insecurities, you know, that you're thinking are keeping you from that, that you just need to put an end to them. You know, we're all human. We all have things that we need to work on. We all have, you know, things that are not perfect about us, but that doesn't mean that we don't deserve love. That doesn't mean that we don't, you know, deserve to be happy. But we have to believe it first. We have to believe it before it's going to happen. It can't come in to a space where we don't believe that we can have that. Taurus. Taurus, you are Venus. You're ruled by Venus. You're Venusian. You are love. So, you know, it's important that you get yourself back into that mindset, you know, back into that, that you understand that it's just not necessary to keep beating yourself up over whatever it is that happened in this situation. You know, whenever you have a relationship that comes to an end, what you want to do as soon as you're able to is, you know, to find the lesson, leave the pain, and keep it moving. And I don't think that you found the lesson yet. I don't think that you've left the pain, and I definitely can't see anything about you that's kept it moving. So it's time to do that. It looks like this new person, that it, for a lot of you, may really feel like, even though you're not taking any action towards it, that this was a fated meeting, that this is a very, very special person, someone that you can see yourself, you know, with for the long term, someone that you can see yourself, you know, building new and strong foundations with, but you're really going to have to make the choice, like, am I going to do that again? You know, am I going to risk love again? I don't know, Taurus, are you? Are you going to risk love again? Or are you just going to be sad forever? I have Taurus energy too, so I can teach you. The answer is not to be sad forever, in case you got it wrong. So let's go ahead and get into your reading here. I will tell you that I can see that you are trying to figure things out, that you are aware that you're in your own head, and that you're trying to find your way out of the whatever murkiness is going on in there, and find your way to a more clear path, so that, you know, you can be renewed in your understanding that you deserve love. So the first question I ask is, you know, what is your mood? And for your mood, we got the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. The Hermit is trying to find understanding, trying to find enlightenment. It's trying to figure things out. And that's what you're trying to do, Taurus. You're trying to figure things out. And then I asked for the situation. And the situation that we have here is the Seven of Cups and Strength. Seven of Cups is usually, it's two different things for me usually. It's either confusion or too many options. And what I think it is here is confusion, that there's a lot of confusion, and possibly too many options here, that you have too many people here to choose from. And I think that there's probably a lot going on in your mind, a lot of chatter in your mind, a lot of just the things that you're telling yourself that just aren't true or aren't necessary or aren't productive. And having the strength, do you see how she's closing the lion's mouth in this? This is Leo energy. We have Scorpio and Leo energy, in case that's of significance to you. But do you see how she's kind of calming this lion and closing his mouth? I think the situation is that that's what you're trying to do for yourself, that you're trying to, you know, quiet all these, whether it's just yourself or it's external to you, but all these voices, you know, that you're hearing, that you're really trying to find a place that's more peaceful, that's just a place where you can feel stronger from. So let's see what the obstacle is for Taurus. Yeah, we definitely have a broken commitment, potentially cheating, that was involved in the end of this. I don't think the decision was yours. Got more Leo energy. What's the obstacle here for Taurus? Obstacle here concerning this situation for Taurus. So we've got Ten of Swords, Gemini energy. This is a completion, and also feeling like you've been betrayed. Just someone stuck it to you. And then we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. And this is a whole lot of indecision about this energy. This Queen of Swords in reverse is someone that either, what I'm really picking up on is someone who speaks very harshly, just someone who uses cruel words, that they don't understand the impact of their words, and that they speak from a place of anger, that they don't think about the things that they're saying, and they don't realize that once it's been said, it can't be taken back. It could also be somebody who doesn't speak at all, who doesn't communicate, because the Queen of Swords, when she's upright, communicates very effectively. She's definitely able to say what she needs to say, and there's no doubt left in your mind about what it is that she means. But this could also indicate somebody that just doesn't talk, someone that's not speaking at all, not communicating at all. And Taurus, this is you in the middle, like trying to make a decision about this. And I don't understand where the decision is to be made about this. I mean, on one hand, we've got somebody that puts 10 swords in your back, and you know, on the other hand, we have somebody that either isn't communicating with you or speaks cruelly to you. So what choice is it that you really need to make here? I'll wait. Yeah, I mean, like we talked about earlier, it looks like there is somebody else that you've met. I don't think that you've spent a lot of time with this person yet. They're in your energy. You're thinking about them because they're showing up here, but you're not really spending any time with them because you have just really decided, you know, you're a fixed sign. Taurus is a fixed sign, so you're gonna really dig your heels in about, you know, if you decide you're gonna be sad, well, dang it, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna be sad. That's dumb. You can literally choose to stop being sad. You can literally decide today, I'm not going to be sad over this anymore. And then just not do that anymore. Our emotions are a choice. They're outfits that we choose to put on. You can go into your emotion closet and completely pick a different emotion to put on. Whatever this is old energy. This isn't even recent hurt that I'm feeling here. That you just have become so fixated on it that you can't see past whatever this is. And it's amazing to me because there's something new that's already shown itself to you. Something where you know it's good. And all you have to do is change your mindset. Just decide that you deserve to be happy. And once you make that decision, there's something beautiful waiting for you, and you just won't do it. Let's go and see what the energy for you to embrace is. Spirit, what is the energy for Taurus to embrace to overcome this obstacle, please? Some of you are sleeping too much. You're using that as an escape. Knock it off. Get up. Get back into life. What is the energy for Taurus to embrace to overcome this obstacle? We've got Judgment and the Page of Swords. This is Scorpio and Gemini energy. Making a choice to see things clearly. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's definitely make a choice to see things clearly. And on the bottom of the deck, the Sun. Make a choice to see things clearly and then choose happy. I have a sign in my house that says happy is a choice and we choose it. Because it is. Happy is a choice and you can choose it, Taurus. And right now you're just not. So let's see what the potential outcome is for you when you embrace this energy. All right, stubborns. You guys are the bulls. And like I said, I have to have a Vedic Taurus sun in Vedic astrology, and in tropical Western astrology, I am a Taurus Mercury, so I'm very familiar with the stubbornness. What's the potential outcome for Taurus when they embrace this energy to overcome the obstacle? Clarity, setting boundaries with this person. I suspect this person probably knows that they still have a hold on you and probably come in and out of your life at times. And when you do this, when you make a choice to see things clearly, make a choice to be happy, also comes in the feeling of home. You know, and that might be what this new person is about. You know, they haven't shown themselves in the rest of the reading here. But it's definitely showing that this is something that you should look into. You know, if this person has already shown up, or, you know, if they haven't, they're probably going to soon. But choose happy, Taurus. It's the better choice. So if this resonated with you and you'd like to schedule a personal reading, you can do that at my website, which is thislittlelighthealing.com. And I hope that you have a great weekend. Bye, Taurus.